Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to learn about the basics of animation, and we're not going to do anything too complicated. We're just going to move the cube. So start off with a generic setup for this one while you're practicing. Make sure that you've got a camera pointed at your cube. If you're not sure if your camera's facing it, just press 0. And there we go, we can actually see it's in the right place. If it's not, while you've got camera selected, just press G and you can kind of move it around and try and focus it. Press 0 again to come out of it. Dead simple. Right, animation. Let's head over to our animation pane, because this workspace is perfect for it, because you can actually see over here what the model looks like without all of the grid lines and everything, without the light actually physically being there, and without the camera fully visible. So what we're going to do now is we are just going to start off, make sure that we pick 0 here on our animation timeline. So this is like in frames, and these frames, I think off the top of my head, 30 is about a second. Now let's add a keyframe just to begin with, so that this cube is our focus. So I'm just going to do K, and then location, rotation, scale, and custom properties. That just sets its default position. Okay, I'm going to then move it along to about 30. And once I'm at 30, I'm going to get my cube, and I'm just going to G and Y to move it along, and I'm just going to rotate it, and then I'm going to press K again, and I'm going to do the same. And now we've got an actual timeline, and you can see that as I do this, we actually have movement. What Blender does is it calculates all of this for you. It just works it out on its own, so you don't have to worry, about certain things, about how you get it to rotate and so on. Okay then, so when you press spacebar, it'll start to roll, and you've got, about, I think, a second of animation there, and you can carry on doing it. So if we move up to 60, keep rotating our cube, and this time I want it to head along the X a bit, and then K again, just to make sure I'm getting all those properties. And you can see here we are now getting a weird little animation on the go, and it's honestly that simple to start with basic animation. You don't actually have to do anything more complicated than that, because Blender is going to take care of the actual trajectories. Now, of course, it's easy enough to say this on a generic cube, and of course there's a lot more to it if you're doing more advanced animations, but from a starting point of getting your keyframes, understanding how to plot them, understanding that you can rotate, scale, whatever, an actual model, change its position, and Blender will take care of the rest, is a useful little thing to know. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next video.